What's going on, everybody? This is Phil with Millennial Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to go over exactly my plan and how I think I am going to eventually live off of dividends and eventually have those dividends pay my bills. So, as you guys know, I am a dividend investor. If you guys are interested in following my journey, on this channel we talk about stock analysis, we talk about all different dividend stocks, we do portfolio updates every single month. So if that's something that interests you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, if you are hyped for this video, please make sure you smash that like button. It really does help out the overall channel, and I really do appreciate it. Also, check out the links in the description. But now let's hop over and go over exactly how I think my portfolio will be paying the bills. So we are going to go over to Market Beat Dividend Calculator. This is going to try to project the growth of my portfolio and see exactly how much I will be making in dividends on an annual basis. So if you guys want to try this out for yourself and play around a little bit, I'll leave a link to this in the description below. This is not a sponsored video, but MarketBeat, if you are watching this, I would love to be sponsored. So you guys can check out that link in the description below. So we are going to hop right into it here. So I'm going to put my starting principal at $20,000. Now, guys, remember, this is just strictly my dividend portfolio. I do have other portfolios, including I have two retirement accounts, which is a Roth 401k and a Roth IRA that is not obviously added in this. I also have a growth portfolio, which, as you can imagine, is getting destroyed right now, getting hit very hard, but also not included in this. So let's just focus on the dividend growth portfolio. So we're going to say average annual dividend yield is about 5%, because that's what it is right now. It's a little bit higher for me right now, but I'm going to try to bring it down by investing in more lower yielding, more high growth dividend companies. Annual contribution, we're going to put in a modest $10,000 a year. Now this is going to be about $850 a month or so. I am doing a bit more than that right now. I am between $1,000 and $1,500 a month that I am contributing to this portfolio. So we will go back and run those numbers as well. But for this one, we will put $10,000 annual contribution. Expected annual dividend amount increase percentage, we're going to put this at a modest 5%. Not a whole lot there, nothing to brag home about, but it will get the job done. And we're going to put expected annual share price appreciation to be at also about 5%. Now remember, this is a taxable account, so we do have a dividend tax rate of about 15%. So we are going to take a look. I am going to be dripping these dividends into the stocks, so we will keep that turned on. I am 24 years old, so we are going to look to see that when I am 60, see how much this is going to be. So let's go to calculate dividends. And remember, this is the modest approach here. And let's see what we got. So ending balance after 36 years is going to be just under $3 million with annual dividend income of just about $150,000, with my yield on costs would be about 36.83%. Total dividend payments over 36 years will be about $1.4 million. And let's hop right into it. So year 5, this will be when I am about 30 years old, just under 30 years old. My annual dividend will be $3,719 with a yield on cost of 6.2%. My portfolio value after drip will be about $77,553, and my new balance will be about $91,000. So just under $100,000 portfolio with year 5. Now let's hop to year 10. This is when I will be about 35 years old. Year 10, we will have total principal of $175,000, almost $176,000. Annual dividend income of just about $8,800. We will have a yield on cost of just about 8%. and principal increase of about almost $9,000. My new balance at the end of year 10 would just be about $202,000 with cumulative dividends of about $44,000. Now let's go to year 15. This will be when I am about 40 years old. I will have a principal value of $333,000 with annual dividends of just around $16,500. Principal increase would be almost $17,000 at that point, and my total cumulative dividends will be $110,000. Now let's go to year 20. This is when I am just under 45 years old. My portfolio value will be $580,000 with my annual dividends just about $29,000. Total cumulative dividends $229,000. Now year 25, this will be when I am about 50 years old. Just under 50 years old, I'll have a portfolio value of just under $1 million, sitting at $962,000. Yield on cost of about 18.5%. Annual dividends of just under $50,000, sitting at $48,132. Now that is how much I am pretty much making now at my full-time job. So to see that coming when I am 50 years old and just dividends alone in just one of my accounts is just really crazy to see. We will have total cumulative dividends of $430,000 by this point. And now let's go to year when I am about 55 years old. I will have a portfolio of $1.5 million, annual dividend income of $78,000. Total cumulative dividends would just be about $750,000. And now let's go to the end when I am a complete 60 years old. We'll have annual dividend income of $136,000. Yield on cost of 36.83%. New balance would just be under $3 million, and cumulative dividends would be $1.4 million. Now remember, this is strictly if my income doesn't change at all right now to what it is right now. If I don't get any more raises, if I'm not able to produce any more into this portfolio than just the $10,000. Which I am already producing more. So we're going to do another one and just see what it is at the end. Putting in $1,500 a month, which is what I am doing now, which is about $18,000 a year. And we are going to just calculate that and see what it is at the end of 36 years. So, at the end of 36 years, we will have a portfolio value of almost $5 million with annual dividend income of $250,000 and a yield on cost of 35%. Total dividend payments over the 36 years will exceed $2.3 million, which is just incredible. So, at this point, I should be able to live on this dividend income just from this one portfolio. And like I said, I have other portfolios as well. And I really want to get started into real estate. So I am going to have other investments. This is just one investment, and that is if my income doesn't change at all. This is all I will be adding to it. So I'm looking at a very nice path for myself as long as I can follow through on this and continue with this journey. If you guys want to play around with this, remember I will be leaving a link to this in the description below. Make sure you guys play around with it. Obviously, the earlier you start, the better off you will be. I appreciate you all for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about all this. And if these numbers absolutely blow your mind like they do mine, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Please make sure you smash that like button. Also, join the family. Join my journey, subscribe to the channel. We post here at least 2 times per week. This one was a little bit different of a video, but we usually post stock analysis on different dividend plays that we are getting into, and you can follow my dividend portfolio, and I would love to have you on the ride. I will see you all in the next video. Peace!